Business Analysis and Stakeholder Roles. Welcome everyone. During this presentation, we will go through the most important stakeholder roles. At the executive level, there are two main roles: executive or project sponsor and high-level management. Every project needs a project sponsor at the executive level. The sponsor is the one who ensures that the necessary resources, such as time, money, and people, are available. The project sponsor is probably the one who initiated the idea to launch the project. The task of the business analyst is to understand why, what are the reasons, and what is his or her success criteria. The project sponsor decides later if the project was successful or not, and thus if your work was successful or not. High-level management ensures that business objectives are met. For example, a faster system and that all requirements needed at management level are included. At both levels, you have to be careful how you communicate with them. Executive people want to hear solutions and read brief one-pagers. Remember this when you talk to them. The next role is a project manager. The project manager is usually the first person assigned to the project. He or she is a key contact for the business analyst. The project manager is responsible for the project planning and keeps the team and the project together. He or she is the one who manages the big picture and helps to remove possible barriers. The project manager controls people, money, risk, and the scope of the project. He or she is the one who communicates to the executive level management. End users are actually the users who work with the system. Their input is useful while testing and establishing desired functions. This happens during the design and implementation phase. SMEs are subject matter experts whose knowledge is needed during the project. SMEs are very important when collecting information about the business you analyze. The most important thing for you is to persuade experts and users to talk to you and provide the necessary information needed to accomplish your analysis. Sometimes it may be difficult as it requires additional work from their side. Business process owners are the ones who understand the issues with the current business process. They are needed to ensure that the project is delivered in line with the required or ongoing business process. They are also key contacts for the business analyst. Now let's see the IT side. The product or service is purchased from vendors, companies delivering solutions. Usually there is a contractual relationship between your client and the vendor. The vendor sometimes provides experts to implement the purchased product or service. Now let's see the IT roles. An IT architect is the one who designs the IT solutions. The IT architect understands the IT strategy. It links to the business strategy and can input how the new solution should fit into it. He or she is a key IT contact for the business analyst and together with the project manager whose role we have already discussed. The IT architect will ensure that the best IT solution is used and that it ties to the business objectives as well. Next is the IT developer. IT developers are the ones who actually build IT solutions. They code the new products or fix the existing code. It is important for you to be able to communicate and translate the business requirements into their language. The database administrator is responsible for managing master data, for example in SAP or Oracle. This role can only be found in larger organizations. If you work in such an organization, it is important to talk to these people as valuable information can be collected from them. Finally, database designers can be found only in larger organizations or in IT companies. They determine how the data is handled, how and who can access it. Additionally, what backup procedures should be implemented and how problems should be corrected. Database administrators and designers usually know each other and work together. For the business analyst, it is important to know the internal politics of the company, the motives and objectives of the different stakeholders. That is why the business analyst has to be an excellent communicator and a great listener. It is also important to know the business environment and what are the latest trends and news on the market. Last but not least, the communication environment has to also be considered by the business analyst. There may be time zone differences that you have to keep in mind when you schedule meetings. You may provide alternative meeting times to stakeholders in different time zones. There may be other cultural and language differences. You will have to consider different national holidays and also the English knowledge of the participants. Thank you once again for your time and attention, and this is businesstraining.com, where you can earn a master's level qualification to make more money.